So for those of you who do not know me, I am Jera M, and I am currently a platinum ranked director with Farmasi. And I wanted to get on here because I wanted to tell not just a little bit about the company, but I also wanted to talk about why I feel like I have found success with Farmasi where it didn't work out with other companies. This is not going to be a company bash session. I'm not going to be naming the names of the other companies or anything like that, but I am going to talk about some of their policies, some of their restrictions, and some of their rules in general, and just how they run things and how it compares to Farmasi, and talk about what my feelings are on why Farmasi has worked for me over those other companies. Now, this does not mean that you cannot find success with those other companies, because I know a lot of men and women that have. Again, this is just my personal story and my personal experience and my personal opinion on why it didn't work out with them and why it has worked so well here with Farmasi. So first of all, let me tell you a little bit about the company itself, just kind of the standards and what we stand for, and what sets our products apart. So we do follow European standards. And if you don't know what that means, it just means that over in Europe, they ban over 1,300 harsh chemicals in their skincare and cosmetics. The United States, their regulations only ban 11, okay? So we are we are free of those harsh chemicals that you can find here, like for example at the drugstore with other companies. We are completely free of parabens, triclosans, heavy metals, phosphates, formaldehydes, phthalates, and we are completely free of animal ingredients. So we don't use any animal ingredients in our products. And again, free of phthalates, formaldehydes, phosphates, heavy metals, triclosans, and parabens. We're also dermatologically tested. We are non-GMO. We are 100% cruelty-free. We do not test on animals. Everything is manufactured in a lab setting, so a lab environment. And we don't use any plants in our products that are in danger of extinction. So no endangered plants are used in any of our products. Okay, now we're not obviously the only company out there that holds itself to those type of standards, okay? There's a lot of them out there. But what you're gonna find with those companies is that it comes with a pretty hefty price tag. And with Farmasi, it just doesn't happen that way. Our products are so affordable, okay? I'm talking drugstore prices. They are so affordable, but yet the quality is so high. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, that's not possible. Trust me, I've been there, done that. I've been in that mentality before. I used to spend $60 on foundation. I used to, oh God, I don't even want to tell you how much I've spent on skincare and makeup in my life. You know, I was the person that was at Sephora. I am like VIP Rouge status or whatever the top one is. You know, I spent every Wednesday at the MAC counter. I really felt like in order to get good makeup, you had to spend a lot of money. And I was a complete makeup snob. And trust me, it took me a little bit to try this stuff because I was like, no, if it's that cheap, then it's not good. But I'm telling you, I was wrong, and here's why. The reason why we're able to keep things so affordable is because we have no middleman at our company. So we have, I believe it is the largest manufacturing facility. I can't remember if it's in Turkey or if it's Europe. I think it's Europe. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure. We have a huge facility, and we literally manufacture everything in-house. There is no middleman that we have to pay. So when it comes to, let me just grab a lip gloss. We have the plastic beads that we melt down to make the tube, okay? We make the cap, we make the label. We have the wands and the sponge tip applicator, okay? We make the bottle, again, the cap, the wand, the little spoolie brush for a mascara. You name it, guys. The bottles itself, again, we have the plastic that we melt down to manufacture the bottles. We make our own labels, and then obviously the product inside as well. So there's no middleman that we have to pay, and that is how we are able to keep our costs so freaking low. Like I said, I really was skeptical. Like, I just thought there's no way. Now, I'm not saying you can't find good products at the drugstore, because I have, okay? But for the most part, in general, the really good products come with a higher price tag. And that is just not the case with Farmasi. I would not use the stuff if it wasn't good. Because, again, makeup snob right here, and I would not be putting it on my face. I would not be recommending it to friends if I didn't think that it was amazing. Like, literally the best stuff I've ever tried. And I'm not just saying that because I sell it. Again, I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. The basics of the business side, I'm going to go into that a little bit. So, just so you know, it is, you get a 50% discount always as a beauty influencer. 50% discount always. It does not matter how much you spend in an order. It does not matter how much you spend in a month. It does not matter how much you spend. You get 50% off always. You go in there and you order one mascara, you get 50% off. You go in there and order one concealer, 50% off. One tube of lipstick, 50% off. You can also go in there and order $1,000 worth of product, and you would get them for $500. Across the board, 50% discount, always. Always. You also get 50% commission off your website sales. Again, always. There is no requirement for that, okay? You could have someone go onto your personal website link and order a liquid eyeliner, and you're gonna get 50% commission off that, okay? It does not matter what they spend. I've been with other companies before, and we'll go into that a little bit more in depth later, but I've been with companies before where you had to spend $1,500 in order to reach the point where you would get 50% discount. Okay, you don't have to do that with Farmasi. Someone goes onto your website and they order $10 worth of makeup, you make $5. Point blank, end of sentence. They go on there and they order $50 in products, you get $25. And that is tacked onto your commission at the end of the month. No stipulations for that. There's also no fees. So besides the initial fee to sign up, which is $19.99, $19.99, okay, not $1,900, no, $19.99 to sign up, plus tax and shipping. That is what it costs to become a beauty influencer with Farmasi. And you get a free website with that. There is no fees attached to that ever. You don't have to pay that $19.99 again every year or every month. There's no website fee to pay every month. No fees whatsoever. No website fees, no monthly fees, no annual fees. One-time sign-up fee. You have an option to buy a kit if you would like, but it's not a requirement. And you also do not have to turn it into a business. So you could simply just sign up for the discount and get 50% off all of your orders for $19.99. Never heard of that before in any other company. Just saying. I haven't been with all of them, obviously, but I've been with a lot, and I felt like that was just completely unheard of. A one-time fee, 50% off all products, done. Now, the only requirement to keep your discount or to keep your account active, I do have to say, is you have to place one order of any size every 6 months. Or you have to get one order of any size every 6 months. That's it. Okay, so if you signed up for the discount, you didn't want to work it as a business, that's literally you going in and what's mascara got to be replaced? Every 3 months? Every 6 months? You go in and you order a mascara every 3 months. Done. You're active. You go in every 6 months and you buy a lip gloss. your account stays active. That's the only requirement. That is it. You also have the option of getting an extra 3 to 25% additional bonus on top of the 50% that you get in commissions. I'm not going to go like super in depth into that. I also have a Farmasi comp plan video here on YouTube, so you can go to you can go over there and see the complete commission breakdown of everything, and I go like super in depth with, you know, charts and everything, visual aids, to break down the entire commission plan. So I'm not going to do that here. Just know that you have the ability to earn an extra 3 to 25% commission on top of your 50%, and you also have the opportunity to get 3 to 25% commission off of your personal purchases. So that's pretty cool that you can make commission off the stuff that you buy for yourself. There's also no inventory to keep. Yay! I don't know about you, but I've been with other companies that required inventory. In fact, there was one company in particular that was kind of their business model, was to get in at the first of the month, spend $1,500 so that you can get half off of that, and stock up on inventory. Inventory that will sell. That was the thing. It will sell, trust us. But what happens when it doesn't sell? You know, what happens when you have put $1,500 worth of products on a credit card, thinking that, oh, it'll sell and I'll pay the credit card off, and then it doesn't happen. Okay. I'm not saying that business model always fails. I know a lot of men and women who have found success with that, and that's fine. I'm just telling you, me in particular, it didn't work. And I think, and a lot of people I know, it didn't work. You know, the expectation to spend that much in order to get that big discount with the hope of all of that product selling so that you can make your money back, it did not work for me. Okay, it just didn't work. So with Farmasi, there's no need to keep inventory. You can if you'd like, but there's no need. The company, you know, your customer can go into your website, order what they need. The company will package it, distribute it, ship it out. Never touches your hands, but you get the 50% commission. Okay. You do have the option to do bulk orders if you would like, and that just means where you take money up front and you order the product and then you ship it out to people. You do have the option to do that. I do that a lot, but it's not a requirement at all. And in fact, the easiest thing to do is to not do that. The easiest thing is to give out your website link and people order, and then you get the 50% commission, and you never have to touch the product or buy shipping supplies or pay for the postage or all of that stuff. Like, you just don't have to. Simple. Now, we do have some other things I want to touch on. I wouldn't say, let's just say it's stuff that other companies offer as well, but I do want to mention it. We do offer a car bonus, we offer trip incentives, and we do have recruiting bonuses. Now, I do want to touch on the car bonus and say how that is way different than other companies. So with our car bonus, it is just cash. It is just extra cash on our commission check. You do not have to use it to buy a car, okay? It is cash, not a lease. Again, I've been with other companies where there was always some type of requirement when it came to the car, whether it be the type of car that you can get, or the color of the car that you can get, or that you have to work out a lease, with a car dealership, or some type of contract that gets worked out between the company and the car dealership, so you never even see the money, that kind of thing. That's not how it is with Farmasi. Our car bonus is just a cash bonus, just an additional cash bonus that is put onto our check. You can use it to make your car payment, or you can use it to make your house payment. I mean, I don't know. You can use it for whatever you would like. There is no requirement to use that for a car. In fact, Farmasi doesn't know what you're spending it on. Do they want you to use it to buy a car? Yeah, sure. They would love for you to be able to help you in that way and support you. but there is no requirement to use that money to purchase a car. That's awesome. Let me get a little drink. Now, the next thing I do want to touch on is I want to tell you a little bit about my story and about the companies that I have been with, and explain a little bit more why it didn't work out with them and it has worked out with Farmasi. Now, again, I'm not going to name any company names, and this is not to bash another company. I am just telling you my personal experience, my personal opinion on why it didn't work with them and it has worked with this, okay? So I started off, so Farmasi is my 5th direct sales company. The first one I tried, sometimes I don't even count it because I didn't know what I was doing. I can't say that I really gave it much of an effort, but it was a health and wellness company. They had a lot of weight loss products and stuff like that. It was one of those things where I joined not knowing what I was doing, but I saw people that I knew having success with it and making money, and I thought, oh, I'll sign up and I'll make money. And I gave it I can't even say I gave it a good try. I gave it a go, and when I wasn't rich in 2 to 3 weeks, I stopped. But I also gotta say, it just wasn't my passion. I had a good leader that was there and ready to teach me all that it entails, but if I'm being honest, I'm just not the best advocate for weight loss products. I'm not. I like to, girl likes to eat, mama likes to eat. But yeah, with that being said, so then the next company I joined was a skincare and cosmetics company. I was with them for 2 years. Again, amazing products. I will not speak bad about them. I give my honest opinion when people ask about them. I recommend the products still to this day. The main issue is they were just too expensive. Okay. Really good products, but just the whole business model and the cost of the products did not work out. They were the company, like I was talking about, where you had to spend $1,500 in order to reach the 50% discount. So it was like a tiered company. I can't do the exact numbers because I really don't remember, but you got anywhere from, I think it was 20 to 50% off based on how much you had spent, or based on how much you had gotten in sales during the month. Okay, so the more you spent, the more your discount grew. Okay, that's all right. That's typical, right? But the fact that it was $1,500 retail that had to be spent in order to get that 50% discount, I couldn't do it most months. I just couldn't do it, and a lot of women couldn't do it. It wasn't for lack of effort. It just didn't work. We just couldn't do it. Now, so what would end up happening is I would buy my products, but at a lower discount, and by the time I would let's say we sold them, all right, no, let me skip that. By the time we paid tax and shipping to the company to get the products to us, my discount was kind of gone. You know what I mean? Like a 20% discount, and then you add tax and shipping on that, and it was like I didn't have a discount anymore. You were also then, a lot of women were stuck with inventory that we couldn't sell. And so the only way, I feel like I'm bashing a company, and I swear I'm not. It's just, this is what happened. I'm just being straight up front and straight up honest with you, because I'm still friends with a lot of women in that company. This is not a bash session, and I know you guys have found success, and I am so happy, and so happy for you, honestly. But what happened to me is I was stuck with inventory that the only way I could sell it was to sell it at a discount. So if I already didn't have a good discount that I was buying it at, and then I'm selling it at a discount, you can imagine my profit. It was like that. And so it just got to a point where I was spending more than I was making. And I had grown a team of 100. I was the 5th rank up in the company. I felt like I was having, good success when it comes to recruitment and my rank. But I wasn't making the money. I had 1 month out of the 2 years where I made a 4-figure check, and the rest were nowhere near that. So it just got to a point where, like I said, I was spending more than I was making, and it wasn't working for me anymore, and I had to step away. And it made me very sad because I made some amazing friends. Some of them I'm still in contact with. I wish I was in contact with them a little bit more, but because I used to see them 2 to 3 times a year at convention and things like that, and so I missed that. But I had to do what was best for my family and for myself and my finances. It just did not make sense to continue to throw money into something that wasn't working. So the next company I tried, again, I'm not going to say names, but let's just say that their main focus when I joined was eyelashes. So that's all they sold when I first joined, was just eyelashes. They do have a little bit of makeup, and they have press-on nails. So I still wear them. I still wear the nails and the lashes to this day. Again, love the products. Love them. And it was a decent, they were decent prices. But the issue I had with them was that my customer base was really, really small. And even my ability to recruit, my network that I could reach was very small, because the products were only fit for a certain type of demographic, okay? Not every person wears fake eyelashes. Not every person out there gets their nails done or wants to wear nails. Not every person out there wants to wear makeup. I mean, if I'm just being honest. So my demographic was teeny tiny. I just could not get out there to the masses, which is kind of what you need to do if you want to be like hugely successful with direct sales. You really want to expand and grow and go all the way across the country. I couldn't do it if I only sold eyelashes. You know what I'm saying? So that was my issue there. The next company I joined was pretty short-lived. It was another skincare company. I think they have some makeup now, but when I joined, it was just 4 skincare products. Amazing products. Like, really, really good. Again, not gonna bash that. It was just expensive, okay? Just straight up. It was too expensive. I didn't want to spend that kind of money, and I didn't get that big of a discount, and my customers did not want to spend that. I was sending out samples like crazy, getting a lot of positive feedback. Everyone loved the product, but not getting that much when it came to orders because people couldn't afford it. Okay, so then came Farmasi. I did all my research and found out all the stuff that I've kind of went over and what I've told you, and I was just like, this is it. This is where I can finally find success, I think. Because, so if you go through everything I just mentioned, that was kind of the negative on why it didn't work for me personally with those other companies. First of all, affordability. So you've got amazing prices with high quality. We say it's Nordstrom quality at Target prices. But with our 50% discount, you actually get the stuff for less than Target prices. So affordability, that's probably the biggest thing. And also the fact of, the 50% discount, so I don't have to spend a ton of money in order to get my discount. It's immediate. I'm telling you that the same order that you sign up with the $19.99, you can immediately add stuff to your cart and immediately get 50% off everything. So high quality, good discount, affordable prices. Also, we literally have a product for every walk of life. Literally everybody, okay? Men, women, every gender, we have something for. And when it comes to people that wear a little bit of makeup, so we have something for everyone. Whether you're someone who wears just a little bit of makeup, someone who wears no makeup, someone who just washes their face, someone who gets completely glammed up, just every single walk of life we have that, because we have amazing skincare that's affordable. That's the biggest thing, is we have a lot of there's a lot of good products out there that will do what they say that they do, but if you can't afford them, then no one will buy them. I mean, just straight up, right? Like liposuction will make me skinny, but am I going to spend the money to do it? No, I mean, at least not yet. I don't, facelifts and God, whatever else there is out there. I've just gone blank. Yeah, all of that stuff works, and there's $180 serums out there that work, but are you going to be able to sell it to anybody? A very small amount of people are going to buy that. We have products that work, products that are really good quality that literally everybody can afford. Okay, so if you got someone that just wants tinted moisturizer and a lip gloss, because that's all they do, boom, we got it for you at an affordable price. But if you've got someone who cakes it on like I do and wants to be dramatic and have, just be glammed up to the nines, we have stuff for them also, because it's really good quality. It's really good pigmentation. We have amazing coverage on our foundation. This is just straight up in my iPhone camera, no filters, no nothing. And everything on here is Farmasi except for my purple eyebrows. So we literally have something for everybody. And that is why it's worked. We are also the highest paid direct sales company. So we have, which means, and that's not just me saying, oh yeah, we're the highest paid. No, go look it up. We're the highest paid. And it's because we have the best commission plan. Go check out my video on the comp plan and you'll see why. We have 8 or 9 different ways on how we get paid, different bonuses that we can earn, and I have never found success like this before. Just a couple months ago, it was around Mother's Day. No, was that a couple months ago? 1 month ago? I actually retired from my full-time job. I was an x-ray tech for 16 years, and I was able to quit. And I do this full-time. And I can, let's see, I know we're not supposed to make income claims, but this is just me personally. I was able to retire. I can pay all the bills if I need to. I could retire my husband if I wanted, but he's going to continue to work because he loves to work. But my point is I've never had success like this. Now let me make the little disclaimer that this takes work. This takes a lot of work. You have to put the work in. It's not something where we can just sign up and boom, thousands of dollars. You have to put in the work. It takes a lot of networking, talking, reaching out to new people and that kind of thing. But the thing is we can give you the tools to get you there. Okay? We can teach you all the things that will help you find success. So I think that is all I wanted to talk about. If you have any questions or comments, please put them below in the comment section. Also in the description box, I will have my link to my Facebook group, my Facebook profile, my Instagram, all of that. So whatever platform you want to try to reach out to me at, please do so there. If someone else sent you this video, please reach out back to them to get your information. So if you were talking to someone about the business opportunity and they sent you this video in order to give them some give you some more information about it, please, I ask you that you go back to them when it comes to your questions and signing up. Okay? You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.